6:15 p.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Dulmin Samarasinghe, assisted by Chatura, and read by Mario Vijayavardhana. The headlines. The Finance Act passed in Parliament comes into force. The new central bank governor says he hopes to reduce foreign debt gradually. State Minister Lohan Ratwatte resigns. The Colombo Business Association says that the budget should give priority to encourage local products. The health authorities say there is no connection between COVID-19 and the black fungus. The Vision FM channel of the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation completes 1 month. In foreign news, North Korea fires ballistic missiles into the East Sea. In sports news, the World Anti-Doping Agency reviews whether cannabis should remain a banned substance. The Finance Bill number 18 of 2021 was certified by the Speaker Mahinda Yapa Abeyewardena today. The bill was taken up for debate on the 7th of September and was passed in Parliament with amendments. 134 votes were cast in favour of the bill and 44 votes were cast against the bill. The vote took place as a division was called by the Chief Opposition Whip Lakshman Kiriyalla during the second reading of the Finance Bill. Accordingly, this Act will come into force from today. The Governor of the Central Bank, Ajit Niwad Cabral, says that the fundamental hope is to gradually reduce foreign debts of the country. Assuming office, he said that the aim is to maintain the value of the rupee and to increase GDP. A balance in the economy is expected within the next 3 to 6 months. He pointed out that the financial security of the country can be maintained by strengthening official relations between the government and the central bank and through a productive economic process. He said the economy is facing a crisis with debt, interest rates and inflation. The devaluation of the rupee, unemployment and poverty are other problems. He said that being appointed as the governor of the central bank under such circumstances is considered as a serious responsibility for the country's future. The State Minister of Prison Management and Prisoners Rehabilitation, Lohan Ratwatte, has resigned from his position over the incidents at the Anuradhapura and Valikada prisons. A statement issued by the President's Media Division said that the parliamentarian has accepted responsibility for the incidents involving him at the Valikada and the Anuradhapura prisons premises and decided to resign from his post as State Minister of Prison Management and Prisoners Rehabilitation. He has informed President Gotabaya Rajapaksa of this decision and the President has accepted his resignation. The Colombo Business Association points out that priority in the budget should be given to encourage local products. The General of the Association, Chaminda Vidanagamage, said that it is essential to present a national budget to strengthen local produce, farmers, workers and other sectors. He further said that the budget is expected to promote the tourism industry. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The health authorities say that there is no connection between COVID and black fungus. During a media briefing in Colombo, the Deputy Director General of Health Services, Dr. Hemantha Herath, said that persons with weak immunity are prone to the disease. He has said that a few such patients have been reported from Colombo, Kurunegala and Ratnapura. The national education channel Vision FM, launched by the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, has completed 1 month. The channel was introduced to uplift the education of the children affected by the pandemic. It is being successfully operated with the appreciation and respect of students, children and parents. The studies are being conducted covering 40 subjects in the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. The teaching courses are conducted by veteran teaching staff recommended by the Ministry of Education and the National Institute of Education. The Vision FM channel is broadcast island-wide over FM 89.8, 91.1, 97.4, 102.1, 107.7, 107.3 and 107.5. The timetables and information can be obtained via the www.visionfm.lk website, the Vision FM YouTube channel and the Vision FM Facebook page. Computers and internet facilities have been provided to all childhood development centres with the aim of increasing their educational facilities. State Minister P.L. Nishantha De Silva said that 700 computers and internet connections have been provided to the centres with the support of several companies. 10,632 children are staying at 379 centres island-wide. The distribution of computers took place today at the Ministry of Education with the attendance of Minister Dinesh Gunawardena. The Judicial Medical Officer, Consultant Dr. Channa Pereira, says that another reason for COVID deaths is taking antibiotic drugs and hormones unnecessarily. He pointed out that there is a tendency to use various antibiotic drugs and hormones due to unnecessary fear. He said COVID patients' complications were less than the complications due to the use of hormones and antibiotic drugs. He said it is suitable for COVID patients to take sufficient rest and drink more water. Service fees charged when paying assessment taxes online of the Colombo Municipal Council have been removed. The Municipal Commissioner's Office said that it is being implemented from the 1st of this month. Accordingly, a taxpayee has to pay only the assessment tax when paying through the www.colombo.mc.gov.lk website. The Hambantota International Port has introduced a new concept called HIP Speed to further enhance its operational efficiency. The aim is to take port operations and its related industries to a new level. The objective of introducing the new concept is to use opportunities that will occur through supplies and demand on the open market next year. This is also expected to strengthen the necessary processes and infrastructure to achieve future targets. The Ambassador of Sri Lanka to the United States of America, Ravinatha Arya Sinha, has retired from public service. Mr. Arya Sinha, who has an illustrious career as a diplomat, was assigned to his post as the ambassador to the US in December 2020. He is retiring from public service as he has reached the age of 60 years. Prior to his posting as the ambassador to the US, he was a foreign secretary of Sri Lanka, serving close to 2 years under 3 political administrations. In commemoration of the Hindi Divas, the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Centre, the cultural arm of the High Commission of India, organised a series of events and competitions. These activities focused on promoting Hindi by providing a platform to Hindi enthusiasts in Sri Lanka to express their literary and linguistic talent. Considering the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, these activities were organised via a virtual mode yesterday. The celebrations involved recitals of Hindi poems, songs as well as music and dance performances on Hindustani and Bollywood music. A special session of the program was also dedicated to visually challenged enthusiasts. The focus of the program was to encourage inclusiveness and promote the Hindi language and literature in order to strengthen the millennia-old cultural, linguistic, literary and religious ties between India and Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan novelist Anuk Arudpragasam's A Passage North has been shortlisted for the Booker Prize 2021. The shortlist for the prestigious literary prize awarded each year for the best novel written in English and published in the UK or Ireland was announced yesterday. Arudpragasam, born in Colombo, is an award-winning author who bagged the DSC Prize for South Asian Literature and the Shakti Bhat Prize for his debut novel, The Story of a Brief Marriage, published in 2016. His novel Passage North explores the lasting effects of the trauma and violence of the island's civil war and a past love affair. That's local news.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
A centre to measure earth tremors in Sri Lanka and its surroundings will be set up in the Western Province. It will be the 5th such centre in the country. Minister Mahinda Amaraveera said that an expert committee has been appointed following discussions with geologists at the Geological and Mines Bureau to face any future tremors.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhaleba.
And now in Watch Light. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board has requested the public to pay their water bills without delay. The General Manager of the NWSDB, Thilina Vijayatunga, said that timely payment of water bills is essential for a continuous water supply. According to the General Manager, water consumption has increased due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said further information can be obtained by calling the telephone number 0112 623 623.
World News.
And now in world news headlines, North Korea fires ballistic missiles into the East Sea. A major row breaks out between leaders of the Taliban. Amateur astronauts are set up for SpaceX orbital flight. North Korea has fired 2 ballistic missiles across its east coast. South Korea's military says its first ballistic missile test in 6 months. The tests, a breach of UN resolutions, came as South Korea and China held meetings in an effort to get the North to resume denuclearization talks. Just days earlier, the North fired a new long-range cruise missile. The recent launches show the North has continued to develop its weapons despite a severe economic crisis. Senior Taliban officials told media a major row broke out between leaders of the Taliban just days after they set up a new government in Afghanistan. Supporters of 2 rival factions reportedly brawled at the presidential palace in the capital, Kabul. The argument appeared to center on who did the most to secure victory over the US and how power was divided up in the new cabinet. The Taliban officially denied the report. 4 amateur astronauts are about to launch into orbit in another landmark mission for space tourism. It's the latest flight to help open up access to space for paying customers, following on from launches by Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos. The trip has been paid for by US billionaire businessman Jared Isaacman, who will travel with the 3 crewmates. A healthcare worker, science educator and a data analyst will circle the Earth with Mr. Isaacman for 3 days. And now the main points of the world news segment once again. North Korea fires ballistic missiles into the East Sea. A major row breaks out between leaders of the Taliban. Amateur astronauts are set up for SpaceX orbital flight. That was world news. And now in development news, the government has paid attention on establishing multimode transport centres in Colombo and the suburban areas with the aim of minimising traffic congestions in Colombo. A project is now being implemented to improve the road network of Greater Colombo. The new programme will be implemented to coincide with that project. That was development news.
Sports news.
The World Anti-Doping Agency is to review whether cannabis should remain a banned substance. The move follows American sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson missing the Tokyo Olympics after testing positive for the substance in June. The 21-year-old later revealed she had used cannabis to help cope with the death of her biological mother. WADA says a scientific review will begin next year and that cannabis will remain prohibited in 2022. Burundi's Francine Sabah set a new 2,000-meter world record at the Continental Tour Gold meeting in Zagreb. Her time of 5 minutes 21.56 seconds was 2 seconds faster than the record set by Genzibi Dibaba indoors in 2017. Sabah, world and Olympic silver medal winner over 800 meters, is among several athletes banned from competing between 400 meters and 1,500 meters because of naturally high levels of testosterone. That was sports news.
A safe, easy and versatile app for all your banking needs. NSB Pay for monetary transactions, bill payments, reloads, credit card payments and Lanka QR transactions. A range of facilities with multiple account registrations. Access to your bank needs wherever you are. Download the NSB Pay app from the Play Store or the App Store for free now. For more information, call your nearest NSB branch or 0112 379 379. Conditions apply.
Business news. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
The 130th Canton Fair will be held both online and offline from the 15th to the 19th of October. The on-site exhibition area reaches about 400,000 square meters with brand enterprises as the main exhibitors, focusing on creating high-quality brand exhibitions to promote the domestic and international circulations. The online exhibition will maintain 60,000 booths and continue to provide online trade cooperation and exchange platforms for 26,000 enterprises and global buyers.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
A safe, easy and versatile app for all your banking needs. NSB Pay for monetary transactions, bill payments, reloads, credit card payments and Lanka QR transactions. A range of facilities with multiple account registrations. Access to your bank needs wherever you are.
Economic news, courtesy of...
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act No. 42 of 2011.
The Colombo Stock Exchange successfully concluded the 5th virtual forum organised as part of an awareness drive for island-wide small and medium enterprises. The event, which was held for small and medium enterprises in Kandy, attracted over 25 companies, indicating a strong interest among the entrepreneurial community based in the region. The series of virtual forums is hosted by the Colombo Stock Exchange with the objective of promoting the advantages of listing on the Empire Board.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibility. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act No. 42 of 2011.
Weather report.
The Met Department says showers or thundershowers will occur at times in the Sabah, western, central and northwestern provinces and in the Gaul and Mathura districts. Showers or thundershowers will occur at several places elsewhere in the evening or night. Fairly heavy showers above 50 mm can be expected at some places over the island. That was the weather report. And now the headlines of this news broadcast once again. The Finance Act passed in Parliament comes into force. The new central bank governor says he hopes to reduce foreign debt gradually. State Minister Lohan Ratwatte resigns. The Colombo Business Association says that the budget should give priority to encourage local products. The health authorities say there is no connection between COVID-19 and the black fungus. The Vision FM channel of the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation completes 1 month. In foreign news, North Korea fires ballistic missiles into the East Sea. In sports, the World Anti-Doping Agency reviews whether cannabis should remain a banned substance. That concludes this news broadcast.